Okay, so we're going to start off, so cardio week 7, and we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm up. As always, just take the rest if you need to. And yeah, cardio, so 45 seconds on, 45 seconds recovery for round 1. Then we're going to decrease your resting time, round 2 to 30, and then round 3 to 15. But yeah, I'll do all standing, seated variations, and yeah, just do what you can. So for getting warmed up, we're just going to do just a light jog, and we're just going to do some like arm circles, just to kind of mobilise your shoulders a little bit more. If you find you're just staying static, that's also fine. Or if you want to do a little bit of a run seated version, that's also fine. So nice deep breathing. Okay, let's go backwards. So opening up the chest, comfortable range of movement. If you want to go a bit bigger, that's also fine. Okay, we're going to do squats or sit to stand. So feet outside the hips, head and chest up. You're going to sit down and then coming up. So big, very comfortable range. Or we can do this sit to stand and coming up. So thinking on the weight in the heels. Standing variation. Okay, so we're going back into that jog again. This time we're going to open and close the chest, so swinging the arms laterally across, swapping that top arm. If you want, you can go a little bit higher knee. Or you can go here and with a side tap, if you feel this is a bit more better for you, or your seated version. But yeah, just go comfortable range. Okay, still staying up in the jog, keeping that heart rate up. We're just going to do again, shoulder rolls forwards and backwards. Again, you've got your seated versions. Okay, body weight squats, nice and controlled, all the weight in the heels, sitting back, head chest up, bracing the core, pulling abdominals in. So this one a little bit more slower. And again, if you can go a little bit deeper, amazing. Last one of these, a little bit quicker. Good. And okay, relax there. So still keep your heart rate up. So the first one is going to be a march or a run. So either you got your march, run, or seated version here. So 45 minutes of work, 45 minutes, 45 seconds of work, and then a 45 seconds recovery, okay? So are we ready to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I can do the middle one. If you feel it's too much, please focus on your breath, or opposite. You're using the upper body as well as the lower body. Okay, last 20 seconds. 20 seconds. And you're going to get a 45 seconds recovery. Last 10 seconds. And relax there. So you take a seat if you want to, 45 seconds recovery, and I'll show you the next one. So it says side and reach. So you've got this one here. The next one. Or side and reach here. So you're really extending that arm and over here. Or if you want to increase it a bit more, you can add in a little bit more of a jump. Okay? So we're going again in 10 seconds. So it's like extend and reach in 5 seconds. Off we go. So that's that reach. So really extend, feeling that. Keep embracing the shoulders in line with your hips. Over. So tap to the side. A little rotation through your hips. Or you can do a little bit of dynamic stretches. Or feel that nice and long reach over. Coordination going on here. Good. Keep that going. 15 more seconds. So remember your advanced options. Last 5 seconds. And rest there. 5 seconds. So then we're going back into that run again, or that or march. So it is quite repetitive, and this kind of keeps the heart rate up, and so as well. So 45 seconds rest, and then you've got a seated version back to the top. So take a drink each time if you need to, and as long as we're sticking between the 3 to 7 scale, and we're not hitting way above your heart rate. So we're going to go again 15 seconds. Ready? 5 seconds. Back to that march or run. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So you've got that jog or run. Use the arms as well. If you find it's too much, remember you can use your march. Use that upper body as well as your lower body. Especially if you're finding this too easy, please overemphasize it a little bit more with the upper body. Or your seated version. Well done, Sandra, you're really going this week. Keep going. Yeah, love the energy. So 10 more seconds. There they are. And rest there. 45 seconds recovery. So we'll enter a new exercise. We're going to do standing. So it's a standing crunch. Here. Option. Or seated. Or we feel that you can just do a little bit of our advanced option. You can add in a little bit more of a jump. Okay, so we're ready to go again. So I'm using the stand middle option in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So you're thinking opposite elbow to opposite knee, rotating, feel that rotation through the core, balance and coordination. If you're struggling with the standing option, then watch you not hit adding pressure to your spinals, keeping that nice rotation here. I almost think that's it, crunch, or your seated version. 15 more seconds. Don't worry if you can't touch, as long as you're reaching over and across. That's 5 seconds. And 45 seconds recovery. So back to the standing march. Again. So the march or the run. And we can also advance it if you want a little bit more. You can do a heel flicks up at the bum. Okay, so say the run. heel flicks, or run here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So I'm going to play it advanced one. So really heel to bum. If you want to do the standing one, you can. So it's increasing your range of movement, getting into the quads a little bit more. So rather than just a run or knees up, you're thinking heel to bum. Or you're happy with this X here, then that's fine. So 15 seconds to go. Or if you feel that's enough here. Last 3. And rest there. 45 seconds recovery. So the next one. Oh yeah, kick outs. So we're going to do more of a squat, kick, squat, kick. So that's option here, or you can just do here, kick outs, or seated. So thinking about kicking out. If you are struggling with balance, you can hold on to the side for kick outs. So we're going in again in 3, 2, 1. So kick outs. So really not just a flick. Think about kicking in front. Lead with the heel, flicking it forward and back. You want to advance it, you can add a squat, kick out. Over here. We've got another 15 more seconds. Oh, high flying there. Somebody's got really high kicks there. Woohoo! Can. Last few seconds. And rest there. 45 seconds recovery. So back again to the run. How's everybody feeling? Okay? Yep. Doing alright? So we're recovering there. Yep. Good. Taking a drink of water when you need to. So next exercise, back to that run or heel flips at the back. We're going again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. 45 seconds. Or heel flips. Or if you feel the march is better for you, just think about a little bit higher. Or heel kicks. $15 seconds to go. Good pace, everyone. We're just coming up for our last one. It's going to be coming up soon. So last 10 more seconds of this. And rest there. So the next one, we're going to do again a lateral movement. So we're going to go side, side, ups in here. Or in the seated version, feet in and out. Or in and out. Okay, last exercise. Going again, 3, 2, 1. So side, or you can add in a little bit of a jump. If you can touch the floor, amazing. Just making sure that your head and chest is up. But please just go at your own pace. A little bit in the back of your knees. $15 more seconds. Seated versions. Last 10 seconds. And rest there. Okay, round 1 done. How's everybody feeling? We're taking a little bit of recovery in between, a little bit longer than so rest in there. Before we get on to round 2. So it's going to be a little bit less resting time, so it's going to be 30 seconds. So 45 seconds working time and then a 30 seconds recovery. Exactly the same exercises. So yeah, so having that, repeating that same exercise really helps keep your heart rate up a little bit more. But if you feel like 30 seconds is not enough, rest time, just take it when needed. Okay. So back to the march or the run. We're going to get in 5 seconds. So see you're standing in a run. Off we go. 5 seconds. Or your march. Just thinking nice and light in the feet, on the balls of your feet. You're thinking nice and tall. Focus on your breathing as well. So try not to hold your breath. Keep this energy up. We have got just over 15 seconds left. Then it's only a 30 seconds recovery. And rest there. 30 seconds. So the next one is that reach. So you can go a little bit lower if you can, or a little bit faster, advanced, or the side, or reach. Okay. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So I'm going to advanced option here, or that stretch and reach. Stretch and reach. Start to feel it in your back at all, tailbone under and engaged. So you start to feel it right along here. Lateral movement. Shoot above over your head and across. 15 more seconds. 5, last 5, last more. Rest. 30 seconds recovery. So it's back to that march or the run for heel lifts or the chair options. So you've got this run here, heel flex. So we're going in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Ready? Off we go. Or we can try a little bit more of a higher run. But if this is best option for you, please take it. Good. 20 seconds in. 15 seconds to go. So it's like a hop. And rest there. 30 seconds recovery. So back onto standing. So we've got this here. Or advanced option. Seated version. Feel that rotation through the core. So we're going to 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Breathe out, breathe in when you're long. Really focus. Think more the rotation rather than your spine coming down. Try not to hold on to your neck or the back of your head. holding on the side. So Helen, you won't be doing as much of a rotation. So even you're going here, you won't be doing as much. So that's 5 seconds. And relax there. Okay, 30 seconds recovery, and then we're going back into another march, run. Everyone feeling okay? Helen's frozen. It's alright, we're going to 10 seconds, so back to this run. And 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. 45 seconds of work. Fifteen seconds in. And you've got the heel flicks. Go with how you're feeling as well. Feel it's too much, yeah, take your seated version. Take the rest in between you need it. So last 10 seconds. Don't push through if you're feeling 6s and 7s. And rest there. Okay, so next one for 30 seconds recovery. So seated kickouts. So kickouts here. Or sit squat. Or you're seated. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So kickouts here. If you feel like for balance, you can have your hands out. If you feel like it's more easier for balance. Or you can just hold it onto the chair. You feel like it's more comfortable. Really flick forward, really kicking COVID in the bum. Oh, you've all speeded up there. 15 seconds to go. Well done. That's a big kick. 3 more seconds. And rest there. So back to the run again. So we've got 2 more exercises. And that'll be round 2 done. So back to the runs. Or the heel flip. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, off we go. Even if you want to do just fast feet, that's also fine. If you're struggling with the range, a little bit higher, using the arms. Or with here. Whoops. Sometimes the seated version. Good. 45 seconds of work, 20 to go. Nearly there, last 10 seconds. And rest there. One last one. So you've got your side tap here. A little bit of a jump. Our standard seated version. Feet in and out. Okay, we're going in 10 seconds. Last one of this round. It's a bit cooler here in Scotland. So, okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Stand, side, and reach. Tap down low. Or you can do a little bit of a shuffle if someone's away out. Advanced ones in there. Or we've got feet in and out. Ten more seconds. And rest there. Round 2 down. How is everybody feeling? Okay. So the next one is going to be 45 and 50. If we're feeling on the fence, we can reduce that time to 30 and 50. Does that feel better for everyone? We've got, I think, a mix. So hands up for 45 and 15. I'm giving you too many choices. So what we'll do is we'll do 30 and 15, and if you feel you can do 45, do the advanced options, alright? So we'll go with 30 and 15. So first one, 30 seconds. So if you chose a 15, let's see the higher range, okay? Ready? You don't need to always increase the time. Then 5 seconds, 30 seconds on, 15 recover. Off we go. 30 seconds. On a march. Or here. $15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest there. Next one, 15 seconds recover. So reach. So it's quite a quick turnover. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So want to see a little bit more further if you are choosing the 45 option. Seated. $10 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds recovery. Back to the march again. So not long. 10 seconds recovery. We're going to 5 seconds. So back to the run. Off we go. 30 seconds of work. 30 seconds. So if you can, higher knees. Good. 10 more seconds. And 15 seconds recovery. Okay, so standing. Up is the next one. Or here. So we're going to 5 seconds. Off we go. Seated version. That's 5 more seconds. So if you can, rest there. 15 seconds recovery. Back to the run again. So take the 15 seconds. It's not long. 3, 2, 1. Back to the runs. Remember you've got your heel flicks. Really advance it a little quicker, a little higher. I've already done up my cardio today. Run, run, run. 10 more seconds. little higher if you can, and rest there. So kick-outs is next. Wait for it. Or the seated version. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you want, you can get range a little bit more, and then drive through the hips to flip forward. That's it. 10 more seconds. And rest there. 15 seconds. And then back to the run. So we're going in 5 seconds, back to the run or the heel flicks. Off we go. Advanced options. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. And relax there, 15 seconds. Last one. So we've got the side, tap and reach. Okay. In 5 seconds. Off we go. Last exercise of the day. Here. You want to tap. Amazing. A little bit of a shuffle. You want to increase it even more. 10 more seconds. And you're finished there. Well done, everyone. So just got a little cool down. So we're just going to do a little bit of a jog, nice and light, and the balls of your feet. So you're thinking about a nice big inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth, bringing the heart rate down gradually. So try and come up to standing for this one. Nice deep breathing. And backwards. We're going to body weight squats, feet outside the hips, toes pointed out, sitting down, head chest up, nice and controlled. Keep the heels down, make sure they're not coming up, all the way in the back. Keeping that nice upright position. Okay, now we're just going to one arm across into a side tap. Big inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Other side. Okay, quads, you can do a standing version, hands on laces, push the hips forward, knees in line. If you do struggle with this, you can come on here and push the foot back. What's that? Feel that stretch right along the quads there. Okay, if you haven't done so, change legs. Hand out in front, or you can hold on to your chair. Inhale through nose, a big exhale through your mouth. Hamstrings, 2 options, one foot in front of the other. Pushing the bottom back and feel that stretch along this leg here. And then inhale, exhale into the stretch. If you get more out of it, come onto this chair. Put it out in front and hinge that way. Inhale into the stretch. And then take your time, reset up to nice and tall before we switch sides. Inhale, exhale into the stretch. Open up the hips, so one ankle above knee, apply pressure if you can, and open up the hips into the glutes. Or if you want to do it even on the floor option, from quite similar from last week on the floor, and pull it in. Inhale as you exhale, pulling it in. Sometimes it's good to finish on the floor. Other side. Relaxing the muscles down to the floor for the seed option. And if you're on the floor, full body stretch over here. If you're standing, hands above your head. Or seated, you can bring your hands up, full body stretch, triceps. Nice and long. Hands away. Give yourself an applause. Well done. Thanks very much.